will kill Harvey Baines.
Diana.
Look on the bright side. Rain is very good for the skin. In a couple of hours, I'll have a face like a baby's bottom.
I will do it slowly.
I'm sure there must be a positive side to pneumonia.
Cut off his ears first. I never liked his ears.
The rain is not Harvey's fault.
Yes, of course it is. Everything is Harvey's fault. Mainly the bloody Bayview bus is Harvey's fault.
Buses break down occasionally.
Especially when they're 100 years old, never serviced and driven by Portuguese gardeners who sacrifice sheep in them.
It does not, Diana. You do exaggerate.
Here it comes.
Come on, you lot! Get out your passes, gather up your dead, and for God's sake, let's get on the bus!
Hello? The door's not open.
Oi! Fish face, open the door! What?
Pensioners' passes aren't operative until 9:30. It's only 9:26.
It's raining.
Tough.
I don't believe this!
That's wrong. Yours does this. Says it's our fault for being pensioners.
Diana.
Tom, Diana, it's only a couple of minutes. Oh dear, no, I'm not going to enjoy this.
Hello, Ron!
Welcome aboard Flight 001 to Bayview. We are so very glad you have chosen to fly by Air Bodnor. Please adjust your safety belts, extinguish all cigarettes, and return the hostess to the upright position. Thank you.
What have you done with Ron?
Nothing at all. He's just chosen to spend the day sitting on his face in a ditch.
Right. I'll have you, matey.
So we're off to see the blizzard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. And never was a wizard of the Oz, never the wizard of Oz was wizard of Oz. Oh, forget it. How do you get this thing into second gear?
Well, yes, but... No, but sure... No, but... Goodbye. Well, I certainly told him.
Hello, Harvey.
God, Jane, you look awful. How many times do I have to tell you I am a man of delicate sensibilities, and it really upsets me to see a hideous woman dripping round the office.
I'm sorry, but it was raining and the bus was late.
God, Jane, don't whine. Do you want to give me an ulcer? Now, what do you want?
There was a bit of an incident on the bus.
Don't talk to me about incidents. I've just had the police on the phone with a string of incidents. Basil Makepeace throwing some sort of sex festival in the public library. Diana Trent in boots, hitting that nice lady with a squint. And Tom Ballard, now what was he doing throwing a boomerang from the window of a moving train?
He was testing testing Einstein's theory of relativity.
Einstein? Who's he? Another troublemaker?
A scientist and philosopher who theorized that the time-space continuum was probably a curve.
Oh, that Einstein.
Tom, by throwing an object that curves naturally in flight, was trying to prove that it should return to the same place a second or two before it left.
And what happened?
It broke the window in the buffet car.
Dear Lord, any more of this and they'll close us down. Well, what's all this about the bus? I thought our bus was in for repair.
It is. So we had to go on the local bus, but the driver wouldn't let us on. So Diana beat him up and threw him in a ditch.
Oh, my God.
And then Tom hijacked the bus. Oh, Harvey.
Jane, you're touching me.
Sorry.
Harvey say no more knife fights. Understand? No more knife fights with Mr. Kwok, the chef, in pub. Bad for Bayview. Come on, Antonio, grab a hand.
Oh, thanks.
You're gonna have to get a bigger car, Sarah.
My arm would kill me. You know Diana loves stealing this car off me. She in?
Think so. Mind you, I haven't heard any yelling for a while, so she might be having a kick.
I think I'll have a breather. Oh, I don't know how this breeding business caught on. Is the idiot Baines around?
My goodness me. What are you knitting?
Baby's booties.
What for? A giraffe with rickets?
I can't do heels and I can't cast off. Let's face it, I can't knit. I've been sweating over those for 4 weeks now. To hell with them.
You're not really doting great-aunt material, are you?
No, I'll probably wait until it's a teenager. Take it to all the bars and teach it to street fight.
A nice home counties upbringing. You're so violent. What with the bus driver and that cock-eyed little chemist woman, they could start carving notches on your bedhead.
Need a needle up your nose.
I do understand, you know.
Understand what?
You.
Me? You understand me? You don't even know who I am. You've been calling me Bet Davis for the last 3 days.
With good reason. Since the hospital let you think you were dying, you have been behaving like a vicious old shrew.
Really?
Yes. While most people who cheat death will go around smiling and being nice to snails and things, you have been going around belting people.
I'm just settling a few scores. You can't belt 'em once you've snuffed it.
You could manage it.
My God, what's that great fat thing rolling up the hill?
It's the lovely Sarah.
God, she's bigger than a zeppelin.
Hello, Auntie.
Don't call me auntie. What are you doing, flopping around like a beached whale? God, Greenpeace come along in a minute, drag you out to sea. Get her a glass of water.
Oh, do stop fussing. I'm only pregnant.
Well, you're about 15 months gone. What are you trying to do, drop your sprog on my carpet?
Tom, do tell her to shut up.
Diana, shut up.
All right, I'm calm. I'm sorry. What are you doing here?
I've come to stay. I've had a word with the idiot Baines. I'm taking the guest room.
Why?
So I can have my baby down here, close to my family.
What family?
You. You, Diana. You happen to be the only family I've got left.
Oh.
You poor little thing.
What on earth is
You
this?
give that back.
Go on, Diana, tell her what it is. I dare you.
It's a donkey's willy warmer.
Here you go. Where's Sarah then?
Checking out the local maternity setup.
Oh, is she having natural childbirth?
What's the alternative? Unnatural childbirth?
Epidurals, inductions, Caesars? You know.
Never having gone through the undignified fandougal myself, I've no idea what goes on.
Oh, a fat lot of help you'll be.
What does she mean, help? Nothing to do with me.
Why do you think Sarah has come down here?
I don't know.
She wants someone to hold her hand, poor little mite.
Well, fine. I'll visit. I'll be right here.
Here is not much good. He wants her there at the time.
Hi, babe. I'm Baz Makepeace, the local sex machine. I wonder if you'd like to... Oh, you already have. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Sarah. How did it go?
Oh, fine. Well, they have everything down here.
What, everything?
Well, birthing methods. They even have underwater facilities.
What?
Well, so you can have your baby underwater.
Well, won't it drown?
Oh, you're so ignorant, Diana. They give them snorkels.
And they do the Lamar's method.
Hey, Lamar, is that? Oh, I had a fling with her once. Didn't know she was a birth expert.
No, it means you have your baby in a quiet, darkened room with soft music on a sofa.
That does wonders for the old Sanderson's prince.
Do they have the bat method?
What's that?
You hang by the feet from the roof of a cave and hope the thing can fly before it hits the floor.
Eat your jelly, Tom.
Now, I've been doing some natural childbirth classes, you know, special breathing and all that. So I've signed us up to a local class this afternoon.
Us.
Yes, so you know what to do in the delivery room. Diana?
Delivery room?
Well, where else do you expect me to have it?
What? Where you actually... me? Oh, God. Come on, outside. Come on.
Yes, now listen, Diana.
Get out of my way.
Listen to me, Tom.
Out of the way!
They want their bus back!
I can't. I just can't.
Why not?
I just can't.
Squeamish, that's what it is.
It's all right if you like. I'm squeamish.
Diana, you were a war photographer. You see more blood and gore than God knows who.
I just can't.
Tom.
Right. Goodness me, look at the time. I must get the old wooden horse out beside the barbed wire fence. See you in Blighty. Dickie, Johnny, tunneling time.
Diana, sit down. Now, what is it?
Oh, I don't know. I just
Can't.
Yes, right.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
never had any children.
You never wanted any. You always said you weren't the mumsy type.
Yes, yes. That's what I said. That's what I shouted from the rooftops. Shouted so loud I almost came to believe it myself. I was lying. I couldn't have children. Something knotted or twisted inside me. In more ways than one, probably.
Diana.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't mean that I'm unfulfilled as a woman or anything so cretinously claptrapping. No, far from it. It's just, oh, I don't know, some primeval echo calling down the old chromosome tunnel. Don't do it, don't do it. Don't meet your barren wastes face to face.
Since Mum died, I've always looked to you, you know.
Have you really?
Yes.
And you shouldn't have. Your mother was an orchid. She was rare, wonderful. She was a good person. I'm not a good person. I'm a crabby old cactus. And I cannot take her place.
You really do live in mortal fear of being loved, don't you?
Oh, for God's sake, shut up.
Diana, my mother isn't here. My husband isn't here. I'm scared. I do sort of need you.
Oh, Christ.
So now we are in the transition stage. We are trying not to push. We are clenching the floor of the womb. We are asking how far we are dilated and calming ourselves to the next phase. All right. Now here comes the next contraction. And these are the biggies. Right into the breathing. Then big blow. And here it comes. And we push.
Yes, fine, fine. Just what I need. Spend the afternoon with some porpoises rolling around on the classroom floor. Great fun.
It's only a rehearsal, Diane.
I nearly died. Oh, look, I'm no good at this. You're asking too much. I want out.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I'd be no good to you in the delivery room. Some twisted old crone throwing up in a corner.
I thought it would do you some good. Flush out a few old devils.
No, thank you. They're the only friends I have nowadays. Carefully nurtured paranoia is all that keeps some of us going.
Where are you off to?
Well, you're not going to be any good to me. Self-pitying old misery guts. No, I'll go and ask Tom. See if he'll stand by me.
Don't be ridiculous. You can have a baby, not go to the Mad Hatter's tea party. Wait.
Dan? Hello, Dan? He's away.
Jane?
He's usually back by now. Maybe there's been a collapse in the tunnel.
What tunnel?
A coal ditch under the outer fence. It's always tricky when it's been raining.
What's he talking about?
Tuesdays, Dickie Attenborough, Johnny Mills and Tom tunnel out of Colditz.
Maybe we should pull him out.
It's a good idea, Jane. Geoffrey, you check the guards. Come on, Jane, take 1 foot each. Come on, that's it. Now, easy does it. Easy.
Oi! What the heck do you think you're doing?
We're pulling you out of the mud, Tom.
At Colditz, the tunnel's collapsed.
What are they talking about? I haven't a clue, Dad. I'm not even sure if I'm really here.
You're all crackers. Colditz, indeed.
I thought it sounded a bit much.
I escaped months ago. I've just been waiting in France for the RAF to drop me another pair of tin legs. Let go my feet!
Only the bottom hadn't dropped out of double glazing.
Can we get on with this, please? Apparently you've stolen a bus, Dad.
Have I?
Yesterday, you dropped us off here, and then you said you were taking it back to the depot.
And you obviously didn't, so where is it?
Ah! Someone's trying to frame me. Come on, Geoffrey, we must find him. Like the Mounties, we must get our man. I'll be Nelson Eddy. You could be Jeanette MacDonald. Come on.
I'm looking up for life. My life.
I'll be calling you.
Where am I?
What are we doing here, Dad?
What are we doing here? Well, I'm not sure, Geoffrey. Some maintain we are a sublime figment of a whimsical god's imagination. Others are of the opinion that if you look upon the universe as a huge fish shop, we are but a speck of salt on a discarded chip.
I meant, why are we watching that house?
All is to be revealed. Look. See, there is Ron Arthur, the world's most condescending and callous bus driver. Follow that bike.
What is the point of all this, Dad?
Well, one school of opinion states that there isn't a point in anything at all, and that we are just a random collection of chance events. On the other hand, put your foot down, Geoffrey. Pull over. He's going into that yard.
Do we keep following?
No, I think we found our rainbow's end. Come on.
Dad, this is a real waste of time.
Come on, Geoffrey. Up you go. What do you see?
A Bournemouth Corporation bus.
I knew it. The dastardly swine. I took the bus back to him and he said he'd return it to the depot. But he hid it so that I'd get the blame and he could get his own back on us all.
Dad! My fingers are breaking.
Oh, look, Basil. There's an emu in the bushes.
Where?
Good move, eh?
Excellent. I'm a bit worried about your eyesight, though.
Why?
Well, up to now, you've seen an emu, a rhinoceros, and a pair of rutting armadillo. But you didn't see this. Checkmate.
You can't do that.
And why not?
Well, because I was cheating. If I hadn't cheated, you wouldn't have won. Oh, dear.
Oh, Diana, you really do breach the boundaries of acceptable eccentricity. What is the matter?
Oh, I don't know.
What's on your mind?
Babies, breeding, the whole concept of the continuation of the species in this ghastly, godforsaken, dismal, rotten, manky world.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. Breeding-wise, I think you've left your run a bit late.
Precisely. And have I missed out? I mean, would I have been different if I had managed the old squat down in a paddy field and spit out a sprog bit?
Rest assured, Diana, if you'd had 10 children, I'm sure you would have managed to be just as awful as you are.
Thank you, Basil. But I won't be comforted. I mean, look at all the people who manage to breed so copiously. Disc jockeys, estate agents, the Welsh. I mean, even Harvey Baines could manage it if you gave him an instruction manual and pointed him in the right direction. But someone like me, a woman of wisdom, experience, a great left hook, I didn't manage it. I didn't qualify for the most inexclusive club in the world.
I know what to cheer you up. Why don't you and I pop off to some sleazy motel and really make the wallpaper curl?
Thank you, Basil. When I want to coagulate with a terrapin, I'll let you know. Oh, what?
She's having it!
Who's having what?
Sarah's having the baby!
Oh, my God! Panic! Come on, everybody, panic! Come on, panic!
Panic, Basil?
Oh, what are you doing?
Having a contraction.
Oh, I'll get a car.
Oh, no, it's too small.
Well, where's the bus? Oh, don't answer that. Where's the Baines?
What is Taylor's?
Oh! What are we going to do?
We should have taken this straight back, Dad.
I don't want to waste a journey. I told the bridge club mob I'd drop them off. All aboard for the bridge club!
Forget it. We're going to the hospital. Come on, Sarah. Now, get on the bus and keep your legs crossed.
Emergency, we're having a baby!
More hot water and plenty of it!
There's no time for that now. Come on. Now get into the chair.
Not here, not here. This isn't the bridge club. Get back. You get back. I'll dump this lot. You go and have your baby.
You can't leave me, Tom.
You can manage. You're a woman.
What's that got to do with anything? I can't do this, Tom. I can't. 1, 2, 3.
And again. Push.
had some oxygen?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want a drag?
No, thanks. How many more?
Next one should do it.
Bloody better. I should have had an epidural.
Here it comes. Oh.
It's all right, come on, push. 1, 2, 3, push.
Here we come.
One more.
Yes, come on, just one more. 1, 2, 3, push.
That's it. Out we come.
God. It's a Labrador. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a boy. With the long... No, it's not. Wait a minute. What is it?
It's a little girl.
God, it is. It's a little girl. I've had a little girl.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, God. I can't bear it.
It's all right, Diane. It's all right. It's all over now.
Oh, good news, Tom.
Oh, yes?
They found the bus, so it looks like you're off the hook.
How's that?
Apparently it was found on the back of the driver's place after an anonymous tip-off.
Oh, poor fellow. Won't be bothering us again, then?
No. Jane?
You're getting very vengeful in your old age. Oh, look, here she comes.
Better than getting soft in your old age.
What do you mean by that?
Ever since that child was born, you've been caught smiling and being pleasant all over the place.
Absolute rubbish.
It's all right, Diana. Everyone's allowed to be human now and again, even you. Ah!
Shut up.
Hold it right there.
Wait a minute.
Right. Give me my child.
Oh, be gentle.
Right, you lot. Now, you may think that I shall be falling off my perch one day soon, and I'm sure that one day that joyous occasion may come to pass. But have no fear. Let me introduce you to my great niece, the next Diana, the new Diana, the Diana of the future, who will, I trust, carry the torch of stubborn, bloody-mindedness, murder and mayhem well into the next century. I give you Diana.
Not another one.
Come on,
Right,
then,
everybody,
John.
gather round. Come on. All right, everyone.
Come on, then, Geoffrey.
Smile.
Shut up, Diana.